Anna.
Mr. Speaker, what's your message to markets that fell on the news that Trump was going to announce tariffs and then we rallied a bit yesterday when you said through your spokeswoman that you're extremely worried about this?
Honestly, I'm not watching the gyrations of the market. What we're trying to do is make sure we have good economic policy. And just to repeat what I said, we think the smart approach, the best approach, and the president's right to point out that there are abuses. There clearly is dumping and transshipping of steel and aluminum. That's absolutely happening. There's a big overcapacity problem. Let's go focus on that. Let's go focus on the abusers of that. And that is why we think that the proper approach is a more surgical approach so that we do not have unintended consequences. That's what we've been encouraging the administration. The person who's running point on us is the Ways and Means Chairman, Kevin Brady. He's been working on some solutions with the administration. Those talks are ongoing, and I'm encouraged that hopefully we can get to a good place.
Does this risk undoing some of the work that you've done on tax reform for the economy?
Well, look, we think the economy is doing very well. We want to make sure that every step we take helps the economy. We want to make sure that abusers are held to account, especially China when it comes to dumping and transshipping. But we also want to make sure that every step we take forward does not create any unintended consequences.
Mr. Speaker, any sense that you're making headway with the president on this issue?
I'm not going to go into our private conversations. We've had multiple conversations about this. He knows our view. Every now and then, we're just going to have a different approach on how we should tackle these problems. But it should be acknowledged that there is a problem that needs to be addressed here. We just want to make sure that it's done in a prudent way that's more surgical so we can limit unintended consequences.
Thank you.
Karen, the way it works is that you take the rest of the questions.
Okay, good. All right, I'm ready.
You have to stay the next 30 minutes.
Okay. So we just heard a few questions there for Speaker Paul Ryan, but of course he's addressing the news that the president announced tariffs on exported steel and aluminum. He has expressed his concern about unintended consequences. As you heard there, he acknowledges that there is a problem, but he wanted what he said, a more surgical approach. A lot of people have said that, this sort of move will only lead to a trade war, which will be not good for anyone, and it certainly doesn't target the main concern, which is